Few names carry the weight of greatness like Lionel Messi. The prolific Argentine goal scorer has done everything to solidify his GOAT status in football. Hit the intro.
Just when you think he's done everything.
No good. Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Did he go all the way? Absolutely superb. And this is the genius of the little man.
Yes, it is! That's what they came to see!
Let's quickly dive into Messi's background and early days. Luis Lionel Andres Messi was born on the 24th of June, 1987 in the Santa Fe province of Rosario, Argentina. He stands at 5 foot 6 inches. As a young boy, Messi tagged along when his two older brothers Matias and Rodrigo played football on the streets of Rosario. And at the age of 5, thanks to his grandmother Celia, he played at a club called Grandoli. Celia talked to the coach of the club and said Leo should play, but the coach told her, "Are you crazy? How do you want me to play him? Look at how small he is. If I play him, it could get worse." The coach put him in, and Leo impressed instantly. At the age of 8, he was recruited to join the youth system of Newell's Old Boys, a Rosario-based club. He showed all the signs of having a promising football career ahead of him, but at the age of 11, he was diagnosed with a growth deficiency that required expensive treatment. It was bad enough that he had to self-inject the treatment each night. Argentine club River Plate showed interest in Messi's progress, but did not have enough money to pay for the treatment of the illness, which cost over €1,000 a month. Carlos Reixach, then sporting director of FC Barcelona, was made aware of Messi's talent and willingly offered a contract which famously was written on a napkin. Now, let's jump into his club career. At the age of 13, Lionel Messi officially signed with Barcelona and moved his family to Spain as the Catalan club agreed to pay for his hormone treatments as part of the contract. At the age of 17, Messi made his La Liga debut for the first team, making him at the time the youngest player to represent Barcelona. After sharing the pitch and making magic with Gino for 2 years, it was Messi's turn to don the iconic number 10 and become the new superstar. With the help of incoming manager Pep Guardiola, Messi scored an eye-watering 211 goals in 219 games and made 97 assists, a truly golden era for him as a player. In 2009 alone, Barcelona won 6 titles: the Copa del Rey, La Liga, Champions League, Spanish Super Cup, European Super Cup, and the Club World Cup. And Messi was at the helm with 36 goals. And here he would secure his first of many Ballon d'Or awards. However, the 2011-2012 season was a historic, record-breaking year for Messi. After becoming the first player to score 5 goals in a single Champions League match, Messi surpassed Cesar Rodriguez as Barcelona's all-time leading goal scorer, scoring a hat-trick against Granada. In August of 2020, Barcelona announced that Messi sent the club a document expressing his intent to leave. The club insisted that Messi will only be able to leave should a buyer pay his €700 million buyout clause. Messi would continue to play for the club throughout that season, and on the 23rd of December, he scored his 644th goal for Barcelona against Real Valladolid, surpassing the great Pelé as the player with the most goals scored for a single club. To celebrate this achievement, Budweiser sent personalized bottles of beer to every goalkeeper whom Messi had scored against. The following summer, Barcelona announced that Messi would not be staying at the club, ending his 21-year tenure at the Catalan Giants. He even agreed to take a 50% pay cut, but it was still going to be a burden on the club. As per La Liga regulations, they were still in major debt. On the 10th of August, Messi joined French club Paris Saint-Germain. He signed a 2-year deal until June 2023 with an option for an extra year. Here, he would link up with his former teammate Neymar Jr. and PSG's megastar Kylian Mbappe to form a new strike partnership. With Neymar wearing the number 10, Messi picked a number he's quite familiar with, the number 30, which he wore as a teenager. On the 20th of September, he scored his first goal for the club, a strike from the edge of the 18-yard box in a 2-0 Champions League group stage win over former manager Pep Guardiola's Manchester City.
Messi!
The following year, Messi was suspended for 2 weeks and fined after taking an unauthorized trip to Saudi Arabia with his family as part of a commercial agreement. 2 days later, Messi apologized to the club and his teammates for the trip, stating he thought he had a free day after the match and already had the trip planned. Later that month, Messi scored in a 1-1 draw against Strasbourg, helping PSG clinch their 11th Ligue 1 title. In the process, he became the player with the most goals in the history of Europe's top 5 leagues, with 496 goals. G.O.A.T confirmed that PSG's home game against Clermont on the 3rd of June would be Messi's last for the club. Following confirmation of his departure from PSG, Messi was linked with a return to former club Barcelona, as well as with a big money move to the Saudi Professional League. But he ultimately decided to sign for Major League Soccer club Inter Miami. Barcelona were unable to sign him due to financial constraints once again. Let's briefly go over his international career. As a dual Argentine-Spanish national, Messi was eligible to play for the national team of both countries. Messi declined Spain, however, having aspired to represent La Albiceleste since childhood. His debut, however, didn't go as planned. He came on in the 63rd minute only to be sent off after 2 minutes for a foul against a Hungarian player who had grabbed his shirt. Messi had struck the defender with his arm while trying to shake him off. He was reportedly found weeping in the dressing room after his sending off. Since then, he has consistently been a key player for Argentina, leading the team in several major tournaments including the FIFA World Cup and the Copa America, but a major trophy was never achieved. That was until the 2021 Copa America and the 2022 World Cup, where Messi took his team all the way to both finals once again. But this time, defeat wasn't on the cards as both trophies came back to La Albiceleste. This victory not only solidified his status as one of the greatest footballers of all time, but also fulfilled a long-standing dream of winning a World Cup trophy with his country. Messi has signed some massive contracts on and off the field. He signed his first contract with Barcelona for around 47,000 euros, and his release clause was set at 30 million euros. Then Messi signed a new 7-year deal worth 11 million euros after winning the Champions League with Pep Guardiola. At the same time, his release clause was reportedly boosted to 250 million euros. Clause was set to 700 million euros. When Messi joined PSG at the end of his contract, he signed a 2-year deal worth 35 million a year with add-ons. And now, with his departure from Paris and his arrival to South Beach, Messi is making a considerable amount of dough. Messi will make up to $150 million over his 2.5-year deal with an option for a third. It's also stated it would include bonuses and equity in the team. Both Apple and Adidas are working on separate deals with profit-sharing agreements on merchandising and subscriptions to MLS Season Pass as well. But that's not the only way he's making money. Messi has been the face of Adidas football since 2006. And in 2017, he extended his deal by signing a lifetime contract of $25 million annually. He also has endorsements with Budweiser, Gatorade, Pepsi, and MasterCard. In 2022, he became a brand ambassador with the Socios Fan Token app, and they're paying him $20 million a year. And in 2023, he signed a 5-year deal with Hard Rock International, making him the face of their international brand. I mean, who doesn't want a Messi burger? He's also been the cover star for EA Sports FIFA and Konami's eFootball. He's even had an operator skin on PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty Warzone. It's reported by Forbes that through all of this, he's earning around $55 million off the field every year. Now we know how much he makes, but how does he spend his cash? Real quick, if you're liking this video, make sure to subscribe. We'll be covering every footballer just like this. Messi has one of the most insane car collections. His current collection includes an Audi Q7, a Range Rover Vogue, a Maserati Gran Turismo MC Stradale, and a Mercedes AMG GLE, for a total car collection price of $624,000. And speaking of cars, he needs something to store them in, which brings his $7 million Cascade de Fells property overlooking the Catalan Mountains into play. As per reports, it cost Messi $2.1 million to buy the house, and the family spent an extra $7 million to turn it into the masterpiece it is today. It features a pool and a small football pitch. But just wait till you see his Miami penthouse. He bought an apartment in the Porsche Design Tower back in 2019. This is one of the nicest complexes in the world, and even has a car elevator. Yeah, you heard that right. Messi pulls in and the lift takes him right to his private garage, a couple hundred feet above Sunny Isles Beach. Insane. And yeah, this luxury apartment set him back a cool $9 million. And the HOA fees alone are $6,000 a month. And if you think that's crazy, wait till you find out what he paid in Paris. While playing for PSG, Messi stayed at the Le Royal Monsieur Hotel. one of the most famous hotels in Paris. His suite set him back a whopping 17,000 euros per night. He also enjoys traveling in the off-season. And what a better way than his 2004 Gulfstream 5 private jet, which includes 2 kitchens and bathrooms and can accommodate up to 16 passengers. It also features the number 10, his shirt number from his time at Barcelona, on the tail, and the name of his wife, Antonella, and their children on its steps, costing him a cool $15 million. Not only that, the Saudi Arabian government is now paying him $25 million over the next 3 years to go on an all-expenses-paid vacation, make commercial appearances, and post on social media to promote tourism to their country. Imagine getting paid millions to go on vacation. Only goats can say that. Now let's talk about some moments that caused some waves in Messi's career. In 2015, Messi visited Gabon to fulfill a promise he made to President Ali Bongo, laying the first brick of their new stadium. The Human Rights Foundation accused Messi of partying with the oppressors, pointing out Bongo's alleged human rights abuses and electoral fraud. Now, this was a PR disaster for Messi, as it contradicted his support for children's rights and his role as a UNICEF ambassador. Let's take a look at his accomplishments. Messi has won numerous individual awards, including the prestigious Ballon d'Or, which he claimed a record-breaking 7 times, a towering 43 trophies, including 35 with Barcelona, 3 with PSG, and 5 with Argentina. Additionally, Messi holds several records, such as the most goals scored in a calendar year, the most goals scored in a single European club season, and the most hat-tricks in La Liga. Now it's time to take a peek inside his personal life. In 2017, he married his childhood sweetheart, Antonella Rocuzzo, with whom he has 3 children. Outside of the football pitch, he's known to be somewhat of an introvert and a family man. He is seen on social media hanging out with his sons and their family dog playing in their backyard. Speaking of their family dog, Messi has a brown French Mastiff named Senor Hulk. Hulk was given to Messi as a gift from his partner in February of 2016, and his Mastiff grew to massive proportions in a few short months. Now, at this point, you must be getting excited about his net worth. Lionel Messi is without a doubt one of the best players to ever play football. His many awards and endorsements have allowed him to accumulate substantial wealth throughout his career. Having said that, his total career earnings to date are $1.15 billion, and he's amassed a net worth of $600 million. Thanks for watching.